Spaniards. Just me and your dad at the minute. Shirley left her glass on the plane, so she's gone back to look for them, so I'm going to be a bit late. Mind you, she's called up half the staff of EasyJet, so it shouldn't take too long. What? No, I'm being nice. To be honest, love, she should have noticed they were missing when she went arse over tit in the terminal. Truly, as a back, that woman. What? Oh, no, she's fine. Tell Greg not to worry. Yeah, see you soon, love. Can't wait to see you. And the little one. Okay. Bye, love.
Who was rude?
What?
You said someone was rude a minute ago.
I said a bit rude, and they were.
Who?
Hostess or stewardess or whatever you're supposed to call them nowadays.
Which one?
You know, the one in with the teeth.
She wasn't Spanish.
Of course she was. Don't be daft. What else would she be?
Scottish.
On a Spanish flight with that accent.
Scottish. Glaswegian, if I'm not mistaken.
You are mistaken. Is that all you've brought?
That's my stuff. Shirley's got hers on the carry-on.
We won't be seeing the baby again until after Christmas. Nothing for her.
We're going to send something near at the time.
We're a fool if you trust those foreign sorting officers. Nightmare they are. They just throw everything in a big pile in the middle of the floor.
Is that so?
It can take months, years even, and that's if it gets there at all.
I'll bear it in mind.
What's no good now? What can you do now? Pick her up something from the airport shop. A Jackie Collins novel, perhaps. Mind you, you never were any good at this kind of thing. Surprised at Shirley, though. Her being a mother-in-law. Where is she anyway? She can be much longer.
They'll find them soon enough.
Yeah, she can always call out of my phone if not.
Oh, leave it, will you? We have to wait for the taxi anyway.
Alright, I just don't see why she didn't think to pack a second pair.
We weren't sure she was coming till this morning. Work let her off last minute.
Lucky that.
Leave it. She was invited by Sarah. Remember that?
Like she'd let me forget. I suppose it must be nice for Shirley. Coming here, seeing the baby. I mean, it's not like she'll have her own grandkids, is it? It is her daughter that's the lesbian, right?
That's right.
I think it's wonderful, that. I really do. There's beauty in variety, they say. Still, it must be different when it's one of your own. Hard, very hard for Shirley. Makes me grateful for Sarah, really. She turned out quite nicely in the end.
Despite of us, you mean?
One of us, maybe.
God, you're determined today, aren't you?
All I want to see my granddaughter this week, if Madam allows.
Look, Karen, I know it's a stretch for you, but can you try and be at least near pleasant?
Look at you mean? Don't think I couldn't see what you were doing on the plane. You know I'm not a good flyer, and you deliberately made me have the window seat. Should have said something at the time. I didn't want to cause a scene.
I put you there so you weren't next to Shirley. I was trying to avoid a scene.
And why did Shirley get iron?
Because she's got that bladder problem.
The years have not been kind to our Shirley, have they?
Stop it.
Failing eyes, botched bladder. The older woman's not so mysterious 20 years on, eh, Derek?
Fine. Carry on if you can't control yourself. I'll just know not to do this again. We'll come separately next time.
Simmer down, I'm only joking, you know me.
Yeah, I do. And well enough to know that you're on a mission. You're going to ruin it for yourself and Sarah if you don't behave yourself.
Behave myself. Considering the situation, I'm positively saintly. You just haven't realised this isn't my idea of a holiday.
And it is for us.
Not you, maybe.
You think Shirley's enjoying this?
A trip to Spain. And then if you stay at the stepdaughter's villa, she must be laughing.
She's here for the same reason you are. To see the family. To help with the baby. I mean, for Christ's sakes, Karen, you're not easy company at the best of times. But you really think it should come all the way here and suffer all this abuse just for the sake of a holiday?
Abuse. Now you're just being melodramatic.
No, I'm not. That's the frightening thing. Look, coming here, it was never going to be painless. Not for either of us, but let's not make it any harder than it has to be. Let's just try and enjoy being here.
Well, if you're me, why they moved out here in the first place?
Quality of life, I suppose.
What quality? We've only been here 5 minutes and I've already seen 3 people with no shoes on. You can laugh if you like, but it won't be so funny when someone gets a nail in the foot.
It's slower here. I like that.
Slower. People always say that and I don't know what they mean. You had a mind to move to Australia once.
I remember.
Adamant you were, had it all planned out. But you're always like that, always looking for something different. Of course, I talked you around in the end. Really was a silly idea, but you see that now.
No, I don't. How was it silly?
Come on, Derek. Australia, it never would have worked. Theirs would have been the moon.
Bollocks. I planned everything. You just said so. I knew exactly how it would work.
Yeah, you knew. But what about the rest of us? What about Sarah? I mean, God, even if you couldn't then, you must see now how traumatic that would have been for her. She was settling in well. She had all her little playgroup friends. She was just starting to learn to talk, and you all set to confuse her with that god-awful accent.
Oh, enough, woman, enough. Don't you dare. You know as well as I do, it wasn't about Sarah. She would have been fine. More than fine. You didn't want to go to Australia, so we didn't go. And that's the end of it.
So what if I didn't? I had a right, I had a say.
The final say, the only say.
It was my life and I liked it where we were.
Our life?
I had people there, friends.
We didn't have any friends, that was the point.
My family.
Hated me, ignored you.
I didn't want to live in bloody Australia! Well, you're right about one thing, it's something slower here. Where's that damn taxi? Is this something right place? Excuse me? Not going to glance in my direction. Excuse me? Do you see the way they just saunter by without care? Beggars believe it really does. See, I told you, rude racist Spaniards. You know no better, hey, don't daydream.
Alright. I should go find Shirley, really.
Oi. What I said about Shirley, it wasn't nice. I'm sorry for it. I'll be good now.
That's grand, also.
Spanish, matter. You're right, you know, what you said before about us not having any friends. But it was your fault. You always wanted us to be alone. I didn't mind. I like that you didn't need anyone else.
Just where I am, I suppose.
Yeah, but that was the problem in the end.
What do you mean?
Well, it was fine at first, the not going out, not seeing other people, because you'd talk to me.
I would always talk to you. When I could get a word in.
Yeah, but in the beginning you'd ask me things.
Like what?
You'd ask me what I thought about everything, and then one day you just stopped asking, and I'd sit and wait every evening for you to ask me what I thought about this and what I thought about that, but you never did. It was like you just didn't want to know anymore.
You never said anything. You should have told me if that's how you felt.
I didn't want to have to tell you. I wanted you to want to ask.
But if you told me... Hi, love. No, we're still at the taxi place. No, Shirley's not here. No. Okay, love. Sorry, we'll be as quick as we can. Okay, love you too. Bye.
Derek,
Hmm?
was it Australia?
What?
Was that why Shirley? Was it because of Australia?
Oh, Karen, I don't know. I suppose that's part of it, yeah.
When you said you wanted to move there, I knew it was because you were bored of me.
Karen.
No, please, let me. I knew it was because you were bored of me, and I don't know, maybe going there would have helped, but maybe it wouldn't, and it would have been Sheila instead of Shirley, but it still would have happened. And I'd have been left in a foreign country with a baby, all on my own. That's why I didn't want to move. I knew you were trying to get away. Not from Shirley, from me.
I don't think I could tell you anything I was thinking back then. I don't even understand it myself.
You were upset. It's okay, so was I. One of us had to do something, but you did Shirley.
It didn't just happen overnight. I know that's no excuse. I know that. But things between us, it's just got worse and worse, more and more difficult.
And Shirley was easy.
That's one way to put it.
I made things hard.
Karen, it wasn't your fault.
I know it wasn't, but I saw the way things were going, and in the end I was just seeing how far I could push you. But the only thing was, you never got angry. Anger I could deal with, fighting I could do, but you were always just sad, quiet.
What a mess, eh? You know, I've never understood why you didn't get together with someone else. There'd be plenty of men lucky to have you.
Very lucky. I've just been sitting around waiting to be picked, you know. No one's been good enough. That's why. Besides, I like it on my own. Relationships are give and take, and, you know, I've never liked compromise.
True.
Still, I suppose it'd be nice having someone for this kind of thing. Plus one for the family events. It's always nice having someone beside you. To hold your hand. Oh, well, that's just not meant for me, I don't think. Things just work out the way they do. Nothing you can do about it.
I don't know. I think we've all got our choices to make. Sometimes they're the right ones, sometimes not. It's living with them. That's the hard thing.
Taxi!
I should go find Shirley, will you?
Yeah, I'll also have a talk.
Yeah? Good. Granddaughter, eh? Can you believe it?
Stacey. 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 Stacey.
Boys,
How else did you expect me to get in?
I have to protect myself. Anything can happen when you're not around.
That's a bit dramatic. Anyway, I'm starving. Dinner in the microwave.
It's in the bin.
What?
You're more than 2 hours late. I waited till midnight.
I told you I was working in double.
Yes, which is why I waited till midnight.
Punch up at work. Someone got blood everywhere. I had to break up and speak to the police.
Couldn't someone else have dealt with it?
Nah, the bloke was in a bad way. Plus I'm the manager, it's down on me.
Don't you flatter yourself. It's a shitty little bar job.
Stace, let's not get into that again.
And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. I know you don't like my job, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry.
You should get a new one.
I've tried, you know I have. There's nothing going.
There are jobs. I bet if you tried harder, you're just lazy.
Fine. Look, I have a look in the paper tomorrow. Won't be anything in there though.
You're so negative. There are jobs, because Steve just got one.
Steve who?
Mitchell. I used to go to school with him. You remember, married to Tina from the corner shop. Not together anymore, of course. Turns out she's a mentalist.
Where'd you see him?
Oh, he popped round earlier.
Here? What for?
Coffee and a catch-up. Got chatting on Facebook.
You invited him round?
Well, I had nothing better to do, did I? Helped him pass the time.
How long was he here?
Oh, God. You're jealous, aren't you?
Should I be?
Well, the years have been kind to him, as my nan would say.
Stace?
What?
Nothing.
No. What were you going to say?
You haven't? Not yet.
I can't believe you bring that up. That was ages ago, so much to forgive and forget.
No. I'm sorry, it's just... I don't like the idea of another man being here while I'm at the house.
Don't be so stupid. You must know he came to do you a favour.
What favour?
I was telling him how long it's taken for you to build my coffee table. So we lent you a toolbox.
I got all the tools I need. I just haven't had the time. If he's so helpful, why didn't he build it whilst he was here?
We were too busy talking. Anyway, why should he? You promised me you'd get it done, and surprise, surprise, it's still not finished.
Fine. I'll do it now. Where's this toolbox then?
What's wrong with your own?
Well, mine's in the garage.
Oh, he must have taken it home again by accident.
Better go get mine then, hadn't I?
By the way, I need some money.
That's the 50 quid I gave you yesterday.
I bought food. Boys have to eat, you know.
What do you need it for this time?
But Ben's school trip. He's got to hand the form back tomorrow.
No time to go to the cash point. I'm on an early tomorrow.
Can't not get out on the way to school in the morning.
How much is it?
About 100.
About?
180.
What?
It's the final instalment for the activity week.
I'm sure it wasn't that much.
You calling me a liar?
No. I just didn't think it was that much.
Well, it's not. But he'll need some new clothes as well.
I told you we need to be careful. You just have to wear what you already has.
We have the kids call him a pikey. You don't know what it's like growing up that school with the mums there in their designer handbags. They think I'm a chad and that's your fault for never letting me have anything new.
Take up 100 for the trip, but we need the rest of the credit card bill. Almost up to our limit.
And you're saying that's my fault?
No, I'm saying it's been a hard few months when you cut back on luxuries.
Luxuries? What luxuries do I have? Stuck in this bloody house all day, then I go and pick up kids and never give you a moment's peace. And where's my husband? Oh yeah, out again. You might as well be in prison for all the attention I get.
What are you talking about?
We haven't done it for months. That's what I'm talking about. Steve said he was surprised I hadn't looked elsewhere.
We're talking about
So I
it?
had to talk to somebody. He said if I was his wife, he wouldn't leave me alone for 1 second.
It isn't that bad. We just haven't had the time. Happens to most couples at some point.
And that makes it okay, does it?
No, I'm not saying that. Look, while I'm here, I'll make more of an effort. I just need a rest and I'll be fine.
It's not just that. I'm so bored. Anything to do anything.
Well, now the boy's that bit older, perhaps you could think about getting a job.
Oh, I see. Been on the phone to Mummy, have you? She's been telling you what a shit wife I am. Mummy's little shoulder soldier marrying Jeremy Kyle's gun.
Be like that. I haven't spoken to Mum in ages. When have I had the time?
That right? Then why was she on the phone telling me those jobs go in the indefinites?
I don't know. Perhaps she was making conversation. Anyway, what's wrong with Debenhams? You spend your wages on yourself and the boys.
How very nice of you. Telling me what I can spend my own wages on. Not exactly worth my while, is it? Why would I bother for minimum wage?
It's a start.
It's not like I have enough to do around here anyway. I never get to do anything for fun.
Look. I bet you take the boys to the cinema after school tomorrow and get you out of the house for a bit.
I don't want to watch some Disney crap. Why can't you look after them and I can go with a friend?
Or I could have my mum take care of them and, we could go somewhere together.
No, you're right.
Look, Stace, I'm going to finish this and get my stuff ready for tomorrow. Why don't you go back to bed?
Well, I'm off now.
Why about you make me some toast then?
There's no bread.
What happened to the shopping?
I've got a few bits.
Can you get me something, please? Toast. Is that all there is?
Well, I've been thinking. You're looking a bit bigger lately. Perhaps you should cut back.
Bigger.
I don't like to say that. Oh, don't look at me like that. Would you rather I lied to you? At least now you can do something about it. To be honest, when I look at it, I feel a bit sick.
Why are you being like this?
Being like what?
You clearly think I'm a terrible husband.
How you said it.
Seriously?
You never did, Joe, and to be honest with you are, I wish you weren't.
That's a bit harsh.
She's been doing some thinking, that's all.
About what?
Oh, I want, I guess.
What do you want?
I think we should break up.
You don't mean that? Surely. For a start, how would you cope?
But I've looked into it. I've been told of some benefits. All you have to do is to sign a form saying you don't live here anymore.
I do live here.
You have to find somewhere else.
I'm not going anywhere! This is my house. You're my wife, and there's like 2 kids sleeping
They
upstairs.
barely know who you are. None of us do. You're never here. All you do is work, eat and sleep.
I'm trying to provide for my family.
Well, you're not doing a very good job of it, are you? What happened to you? When we met, it was different. Remember Tenerife? One day we were looking in the travel agent window, and the next we were sitting on a beach. We don't do things like that anymore.
do when they're young. Go on adventures, then they settle down!
I wasn't ready to settle down!
What?
I don't feel any difference than girls sitting on that beach. I want passion and excitement, not PG tips and knit shampoo.
Stace, how about we go see doctors tomorrow?
Why do I need to see a doctor?
Let's just remember what it's like when I lost my job. Felt low. A bit like you do now. Maybe that's the problem. He'd give you something to boost you up a bit.
I don't need any fucking pills if that's what you mean. I need you to get out of my house!
This is my house too, and I'm not going anywhere!
Fine. If you won't leave, I will, and I'll take the boys with me. Steve will help me. He said you sound like a tosser. I'll tell the boys you're a crap dad and that's why we left. They'll believe me over you any day. But they'll be calling Dad soon. See Dad soon.
I'm not taking my kids anywhere! Where are you going?
What is it they say? No time like the present.
Oh, don't be stupid. Think about what you're doing.
Ben, Charlie, Uncle Jack, we're going on a lovely holiday with Uncle Steve. Quick, choose some toys to take with you.
Look, Stace, I'm sorry, okay? Look, you didn't make it up. Just please, just talk to me. We can go on holiday together. Where should we go? The boys want like Disneyland. Scrap that. Where would you like to go? Like Tenerife if you like. Please, Stacey, just put down the bag. Please, Stacey!
Joe. Joe. Joe, I'm sorry. It was an accident. No, you're right. You just need a rest. And it'll be fine. It'll be okay, I promise. I love you.
Man, this is not good. This is really not good. How are we supposed to handle this? How are we meant to cope with something like that? We saw what they did. We've seen it, man! It! Between them! It! Sa asilinom, Jwetsu, nan fan kotanan alien boots nom, nuksinan kinan territoire zegwe. God sent pekuni emon, pakaba kenbi machalom. Fuck, man, how could they do that? It's wrong. It's filthy. It's sick. I feel dirty. Like I've been washed with grease and it won't come off. I want to take my eyeballs out and scrub them down with a toothbrush. Lindan Mallard. Deconza Mallard. When Mallard. When. Shut up! Are you turning on me? We've got to sort this out. I'm going insane.
Would you comment? Me, just Mickey, Miss, and Mickey, Alama, Rohan.
Are you drawing? At a time like this?
Helps mind my hair.
If you're drawing what we just saw...
What sort of person do you think I am? I'm just trying to joke. It makes everything better.
Finished?
Yeah.
Good! Now what the fuck are we going to do about this?
I don't know, just see what they say, I guess.
Seriously? What? You! You are screwing with me, man! There is no way you could just be all, see what they say about this! I mean, a complete mess. The worst thing ever. When Paconan, Jennifer Voodoo Dessen, Unaptitan Magic, Men, Jen, Nampagen, Bazon, Litty Fret, No City Kitty Nom, Sa Ampel.
We need to be calm. I'm fine. We just need to wait. It'll be fine. No, it's not going to be. Trust me.
Chris, come on. It's okay.
It's okay. We can get past this. It's just a little blip on the...
Oh, on the radar. It's nothing big, doesn't need to be addressed. It just happened.
We're not going to do it again.
No, we're not. We shouldn't even have been doing it in the first place.
Too right you shouldn't. That was fucking disgusting what you were doing. When what? Chris said, yeah. Uti jen kek netwayad real jiskapay. Is it la nuap? Complètement sale, petty. What have we done? We've finally done it. Finally given in. Do we regret it? We should. You regret it! You regret it! We regret it. We regret your mistake. We regret your foul, incontinent betrayal of trust. How could you? You are both shameful. We've broken everything.
It wasn't even anything. It was just a little slip of judgment.
We won't ever speak of this, or think of this. In a quark on Foster Facetious, and it shouldn't have happened.
But it did. And it felt good.
Felt great.
It shouldn't have.
But it did. Should we regret it? If it felt good, then surely it's right. We're right. We're right. It's always been there. I've seen it. Felt it in my bones, in my blood. Never for more than a second, but always it would bubble up in those moments that caught you. Second glances. Your smiles. It's right. It felt right.
I think I love you.
You're wrong, Alex. This isn't good. It doesn't feel good. All great, all right. Not now. Chris has seen us, and he's going to tell me, and then what are we going to do?
You feel it, don't you? You wouldn't look at me so much if you didn't. You wouldn't look back.
She doesn't love you back.
Of course I feel it. And you were so... You were so you.
She stole my man. Why didn't I get him first? I deserve him much, much more. No, I don't. Maybe.
But I've dealt with it. I've had to, Alex. You two have been together for so long. We're all such good friends, I can never come between you both.
Good. He doesn't actually want you. You fucked that up nice and proper, haven't you? Mia's not going to be a very happy sister when she finds out about this little private courtship you've got going on. Lissi yon tinanjan yon tragedy reme. Jem prow. Tien yon ampil. Nantavol o tunam le ak deden sambul ak mo piman book. Petet men minos kipo swissin. Paskino to be men manti ak mesid tutbegay. Sa'ayo. Chris won't want to see you either. You both deserve it. I saw what you did. No going back. No going back. Not for any of us. Especially not for this one.
That's all gone now. We've done what we've so forbidden ourselves to do. So why don't we just trace it? Go to some new place and start afresh. Noas apascuati to bene decebit esse eurosimo.
What are you? A teenager? Trapped in Shakespeare's window? It never ends well.
Are you nuts? Leave our two best friends to a girlfriend and her brother without word or explanation. Chris is sat there traumatised over what we did. We can't wipe that from his memory or anything, Alex. We have to let it go. Let us go. It was good, great, but it can't be anything. I can live with that. Just think of me, Alex. Could you do that to her?
He's already done it. He'll do it to everyone. Think of Mia. Mia. Can't do it to her, surely. stood by for so long, in those little wet patches of wrong that your feet so often stepped in. Oh, she can't find out, my friend. She can't. Te isa mis et I olahe. Isa tida mis. Isa tida. Isa tida.
But what if she finds out she's not going to talk to us again? Never mind that, she's not going to look at us again. I just don't see how we can move past this without hurting both ourselves and her and Chris.
Nous le devons.
How?
By forgetting. By just letting go of this because it's not worth it. Chris, can we just forget about this? Can we just start again fresh without all of this? Without that thing you saw us do? Can we just make a promise to each of us, all three of us, that we won't ever speak of this? Of what we did and just move on? That's all I want. I don't want Alex. I don't want to ruin Alex and Mia, and I certainly don't want to ruin you, me, Alex and Mia, please.
You make the mistake, and you're asking us to forget? Fuck that. There's no going back. All I see on the inside of my eyelids are you and him getting to... No! No! Shit!
Hello? Yeah? Hey? Not much. Chilling? Drawing? Whatever? No? What does it matter? For fuck's sake, me all the time, why do you always pry? I'm just drawing. I don't say. Leave it. Why are you pulling? Alright, no need to go like that. I'm not saying it in a way, I'm just talking to you. Chill out, mate! Mum's not here. No, Dad isn't either. I'm not alone, no, Alex. He didn't leave. No. This is breakfast and chilling. Rachel stopped by. Yes, she's still here. So she needs to tell you something when you get back from work. I don't know, I skipped it up. I'm not your PA in here. She wants to tell you something. She'll do it herself. It's none of my business. Look, I'm not being offensive. For God's sake, you're impossible. Fuck you. Look, fuck you. Stupid bitch. Can't even talk to her like a normal person. I'm sorry, I know you guys love her and all, but I'm just tired of dealing with that. I was trying, always wanting to know what's going on. Why can't you just fuck off? Seriously, it'd make everything better.
Don't say that, Chris.
Mia's great, man. I mean, she's just your sister, you know? It's like this with siblings sometimes, isn't it? Come on, it must be hard.
It's no different. She's an idiot. I'm not like that at all.
We know. We know, just be soft on her, okay? She probably just had a bad day at work.
Oh, because it's going to get so much better when she gets back.
Alex, would you drop it? Chris isn't going to tell her, are you? What do you want, are you?
Maybe. It's not a real good phone conversation. Maybe you two should tell her.
No, I can't. We can't.
I guess we leave it up to fate. You two do cowardly face up to that shit you just pulled. Go sacrament play, oblige quitte the chick, the puchan, play hanger yo tojo, style act. I walk in again to see my two best friends doing that.
It's not going to happen again.
Never mind, I know you've got a bad for her. She does too. Stuff never goes away. We're too close for this to be forgotten. I still hear you two in my head, see you on your link. It's nasty, man.
Shit.
Calm down, Rich. If you work something out, what do you mean, nasty?
How you did it?
What?
It's what?
Everything, the whole fiasco upstairs, it was so fucking quick. I didn't even know you could do things like that with dentures and a phone. A milk bottle. Up and down.
Such obscenity! What is wrong with you two? Have you no common decency? Ruining friendship? Una kapangirihan potensial. Nakatangapsa isang labong tayong kapag ang iyong bata. Ang katas to sang euro and planeta. Magpasya maghangap ang pagapatos. Laban lahat oras na itu. The way you two did it. There are going to be scores and scars and slits deeper than black hole stars in Chris's memory for all eternity.
Wait. You don't care about what we just did. It's how we did it that's the problem. But that's just how we wanted to. Come important lo hecho si prevento con cela. Cela expresión de nuestro Did no more.
Shit, that was an atrocity, man. You could go down for a dry picture of that. Asking if I wanted to join in. Just fucking rude, man. Down to that damn thing about Clara, man. That's food 6 so at elsewhere, my God.
It's gonna burst with the constant stream of conscience. It is you and him and you doing that to each other. As if it's okay to pull shit like that, especially with
me about in the house, all inquisitive and as such, and of course you choose my room. My room. Gonna have to disinfect the place with a hazmat suit, toothbrush and bleach, man. I can't even move to it. I can't even look at you.
We saw what you did. We saw what you did. We saw what they did. What are we going to do? We've all seen each other. In the moment of the glass break, what we did, all at once, the mistake. Such a wonderful mistake. For all of us, this is an exit.
Where do you get off saying shit like this, man? What are you? Why are you even there saying stuff like this, man?
Just saying what you're all thinking.
Es gibt keine Möglichkeit, die passieren ist. Wir können durchkommen, die keine Rolle, wie wir sie diesen fallen wollen, ihr sadistic prick.
You all want it to happen.
Don't forget. Move on. Be like it was, just like it was before. And I know there is no way some just so fool like you can break us apart.
You broke yourselves apart!
Screw you, you lying little man. Coming here, telling you what to help. No, you're doing is making it worse.
You're the one making it worse.
I have had enough of you.
Go! Leave! To wherever the hell you came from! Why do you come from anywhere? I've been here since the start of this.
Get out. Now, we don't want you here to meet you here.
I wouldn't be here unless you needed me. Go! Leave! Fuck off! No! Ah! No, I'm sorry I cheated on your sister, Chris. I'm sorry for getting shit on your sheets. I'm sorry for sitting on your mobile phone.
I'm sorry for betraying my best friends. I'm sorry for choking on that milk bottle. I'm sorry for taking your last banana and using it. I'm sorry you saw what we did, Chris!
I'm sorry I got you to anal in the first place. I'm really, really sorry.
I'm sorry for giving you head with my grandmother's dentures in. I'm really, really sorry.
I hate you guys. Get the fuck out!
What are we going to do now?
How can I help you?
Oh, yeah, from Wonkies.
Mark?
Yeah. Oh, hi, sorry, I'm bad with names. You're...
I'm Sally. I do something with Diane. We met at that Halloween party last year at the Blue Board. Do you remember?
Right. Yeah.
That was an eventful night.
Was it?
Yeah, you're better off chopped up in my batwing stilettos.
Sorry about that. I don't really remember too well. Sorry, do you want to sort out the microwave?
Yes, of course. How can I help you?
It's broken.
Have you got the receipt with you?
Yeah, somewhere.
Okay.
It's one of these.
I don't let your lot in there, you know, anymore.
My lot.
Yeah, you know, squatting.
It's up to the landlord, really. Some of the youngsters do get a bit rowdy.
And some of the officers, I bet.
Wouldn't know.
Oh?
Don't drink anymore.
Oh. Well, that's, here it is! Yeah, Craig, can you do me a favour? Can you bring me down those new microwaves you've got in? £40 ones. Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you. times this time. I'll be seeing her this weekend actually when I go and pick up the kids. I'll be sure to say hello.
Oh, yeah, of course. It doesn't surprise me, although I was sorry to hear about your divorce, by the way.
It's just a separation.
Yes, of course it is.
No, really, it's just a separation. We should be fine in a couple of months.
Doesn't it frustrate you though, Mark? You're a religious man, aren't you?
Not really.
You got married in church though, didn't you? Practically a vicar around here then. People just take respect vows nowadays. They're just words on a piece of paper. Steve isn't a religious man.
Steve?
My ex-husband. We divorced 6 months ago.
Sorry.
Bitch can keep it. So, where do you go next?
Where's to Afghanistan?
Oh, I understand whoever you lot are these days.
I won't be deployed anytime soon.
Do you know Sheila Parsons?
No, sorry. Do you mind? Where is he with the microphone?
Oh, we're down soon now. You must know Sheila Parsons. She went to Selwood. You probably would have been her year.
No, I didn't grow up here.
Ah, well, still. You must know Sheila Parsons. She lives down Ashtree Way. Ridiculously bad dye job. She's got a bit of a reputation on her. Great to do.
No, I don't know her.
Oh. Well, anyway, the point was, you know Sheila Parsons? Well, she has gone off, left her husband for 20 years, so ragged. She started wearing those burqa things, the scarf.
Yeah, no, hijab.
Yeah, did that. I suppose, yeah. I think it's horrible. I mean, you must see enough of those Islams over in Pakistan. I don't really want them coming over here and rubbing their heads on our rugs.
It's Muslims and it's Afghanistan.
Well, no, exactly. I mean, just how disrespectful can you be? This is an army town. You choose to pitch up here. We can trust this community, Mark. We respect our boys. And I'm sure you won't be seeing much of Sheila Parsons around here. I've already told my youngest to stop playing with her boy. Have you ever stood near him? Funny smell about him. Probably spending too much time with her new fellow, eh? Oh, I tell you that, darling. How's it your friend back?
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? And, Steve.
Oh, shagging some shit from the city. And Rachel?
Oh, having our second as we speak.
Oh, congratulations.
Sorry, Sal. Can I borrow this man for a second?
Oh,
Can you spare him?
But make sure you give him back.
Well, don't worry.
Sorry, do I know you?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I did a piece on the regiment football team last year.
Right, well, I don't really remember last year too well. I'm bad at names, Mr.
Oh, Daniel Keegan. Call me Danny.
Cool. Was there something you wanted?
Oh, sorry, such a scatterbrain today. I was going to go down to barracks anyway, but seeing as you're here...
Yeah, seeing as I'm here.
What were your thoughts on the poppy burning incident last Sunday?
This happened in London, didn't it?
It's big news, mate.
Now you'll have to talk to somebody above me.
Well, on Remembrance Day of all days, though.
Look, I passed the mosque this morning. Somebody painted a poppy on the side of that. Isn't that a good enough story for you?
Did you lose anyone when you were last deployed? Don't you think that they deserve more respect?
Like I said, you should talk to somebody.
No, see, that's the point, Mark. People like you, they don't get a voice. It's always the captains and the generals saying the right thing, saying what's politically correct. It's not what everyone else thinks, though.
No, I
Look,
don't.
Mark, how about a double-page spread in the Chronicle? A story from a serving soldier. The truth about the war in Iraq.
It's Afghanistan.
Sure. How about you come down for a meeting tomorrow? Maybe 12 o'clock, my office?
I can't drive anymore.
Oh, we can do it here then?
No, I'm
It's
not.
sorted. So when are you next deployed?
I won't be deployed anytime soon. I work in admin now.
Typing and filing. That's what they got you doing.
Dr. Nichols says I'm still useful to the regiment.
You've become a lackey, man. That's not right.
No, I...
Well, see, that's the problem. When a soldier, he starts to age, he becomes the platoon's pet, doesn't he?
I still get to wear the uniform.
How old are you, Mark? 40? 45?
I'm 27.
Shit the bed. Sorry, Mark.
It's fine.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. What happened to you?
Like I said, you should talk to somebody above me. Microwave.
Oh, well, you'll be down soon enough, love.
Soon.
Soon enough. Danny, love, did you get your answers?
Some of it. Sal, help me out. What do you think about the way that they treated him?
Well, I mean, the pay is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I mean, it's just such a shame, you know. This good man here probably saw Fred's style because we bugger off to fight Stan's war.
Did you lose anyone, Sal?
Oh yeah, you know my friend Jenny Milner?
Uh-huh.
Well, her cousin Darren, the one who went to prison for GBH, his nephew Christopher was wounded out there.
Oh, that must have been tough.
Do you know, it hit me hard.
I bet it did. How do you think about a double-paced spread, Sam? It's your stories that count. The stories of the families of the soldiers that don't come back.
They always come back.
What was that?
I said they always come back, whether it be in a box or with stitches or in uniform, we bring everyone back.
Oh, well, yeah, but you're a prime example, Mark, of the man who's growing too old for fighting.
Too old.
Do you know, it's the 18, 19-year-olds that get it the worst. I see them, they're coming in before they go out. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, they're buzzing to get out there. And they come back looking like... oh, looking like you.
It's terrible.
It's sad.
The first week we were out there, the platoon was sent on a patrol from the local villages. After a couple of hours we were told of something suspicious on one of the outer roads. By the time we got there he was, with the heat, the smell, his body was all mangled and sliced like he was a boy. About 7 or maybe 8. He was used as an example to us. Asked one of the American soldiers for a pencil the day before. The insurgents had rammed that pencil into his eye. I had to carry his body back to his mother. She kept hitting me. My face, chest. She just didn't stop hitting me. I couldn't tell her to stand down or back away. The next month, her 2 daughters were found dead on the back of a school bus. And on the one of a car, and the roof of a fruit market still blown to bits like a suicide bomb. I think Freddie was older than me. He was his 3rd tour. The only veteran in the entire platoon. I missed my first one when I broke my leg playing football. Too bad, he said. Oh, shame, you'll have to miss out, he said. I'll give them hell for you, he said. No, nothing ever got Freddie down. One of our guys would get wounded and he'd come around and make sure we're all okay. Sing a little. He always sang and pissed everyone right off. Staying in this mud fort. Freddie stayed awake that night. I don't know what happened. The shots cracked, and by the time we went out there, Freddie was spot over his gun. It was so dark, couldn't see anything, and by the time Jenkins went out there to find where the bullet hole had entered, it was so dark, the blood had stained everywhere, and by the time Jenkins went out there, yeah, he couldn't, we couldn't, yeah, it was like... Nicholas says I'm fine now. Fine now. Guys, let me see the kids again this Christmas. Mum and Dad has to be there though. They say they love it. A bit of bonding time with their granddaughters. You never know, maybe by Christmas time they'll stay over. They can have my old room at Mum and Dad's and I'll sleep on the sofa. Fine. Look at me, I said I'm fine! Everyone's plans sort of got mixed up this year. We're supposed to go around Freddie's for Christmas lunch. Got died to order him a new set of golf clubs. He's shit at golf. I don't think I'm allowed around there anymore though. Susan doesn't like me anymore. Freddie Dale. Gareth Cedar. Oliver Hammond, Tom Wilkes, James Phillips, James Yates, Kieran Thompson, Harry Ladner. They won't leave me alone. There. And again. I'm done now. I'm done.
That was brilliant, mate! Could you say that last bit again? I didn't quite get it.
Oh, you're right, Danny, love. Recorded it on the phone.
Oh my God, Bob. They might as well just give me the centrefold now. Oh, wait a minute, Mark. Can I have a photo? Mark? Mate, can I have a photo? You know you'll be the poster boy for Afghanistan over this. A hero! Photo. There we go. Wonderful.